From Texas A&M, we have head coach Jim Schlossnagle, and our student athletes are Hunter Haas and Brandyn Garcia. Coach, will you open with a statement?
Whew, what a ball game. Thought that was as entertaining of a game for a fan as you'd ever want. We have great respect for Stanford. Their lineup is so competitive, so deep. We really got out of some jams. They had some unlucky liners. One to Hunter, one to Jack. We just got our team together after the first 5 innings, and with us being down, and we don't have too many team meetings, but just told them, hey man, we're lucky to be within a couple runs. They won the first half of the game. We got to find a way to win the second half of the game. And I thought Brandyn settled the tide a little bit, made some good pitches. We made some good plays. I thought Dillard did a really nice job. What's his name? Whose at bat was that? Rios' at bat took a lot out of Dillard. We're hoping to get through the game without having to use Wansing, but obviously we needed it, and he made a couple of nice pitches there. Not too many teams have a 9-hole hitter sitting down there like that. So, I mean, that was a heavyweight title fight, and we just need to get some rest and be ready to go tomorrow.
Open for questions.
Hunter, when you were on deck for that first double in the sixth, how aware were you of where his pitch count was, and how important was it that Max drew that walk to kind of chase the guy, get the pin in there, and see some fresh arm?
Yeah, I knew he was getting up there, but Max has done a great job. He's had great at-bats. Honestly, the last couple of weeks, he's been tremendous there in the 9-hole, seeing pitches and getting on base. So obviously, fortunate they brought him in.
I know he's one of their better statistical guys, but is it something psychological when you can get that starter who's been rolling out and just see someone fresh that kind of can open some stuff up for the offense?
A little bit, not really. We're just trying to compete every pitch, no matter who it is. So I think we took the same approach to both guys. We were just able to be more successful getting those big hits against the lefty.
Brandyn, kind of a different role for you coming in after Evan tonight and really bridged the gap and gave your offense a chance to get back in the game. Just your mentality going in that spot and then kind of working your way through those middle innings.
You just got to go out there and trust that they're putting us in the right spots and the spots that they trust us in. So it doesn't matter what inning really. I was just going to go out there and know that everybody, my teammates have me, my coaches have me. Just go out there and play baseball.
Hunter, did they tell you on that, the bases cleared up, did they tell you how close Troy came to getting that ball?
They didn't tell me, but I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it.
That was going to be my follow-up.
As soon as I hit it, I was like, yeah, don't catch it. And luckily, I got by him. So.
Just coach, for you, just what does it say about your team that you guys were able to, find a way to grind this one out at the very end? They kept fighting at the very end of the 2 outs. They almost put themselves. What does it say to you guys were to hang on? How much calm did you take from a win like this?
Well, I mean, we've been in those. We played a full week of them last week in the SEC tournament, including 2 of our 3 games at Mississippi State. We're just down to the 9th inning, the first one in the 10th inning. So I know Stanford's played in those games in the Pac-12, but we've just played in a lot of them recently. I think 3 or 4 of our games in the SEC tournament were like 5-4 games, either win or loss. So we've been in there. There's no environment, there's no pitcher, there's nothing that we haven't been prepared for. So yeah, I mean, I'm super confident in our team. I love them. I believe in them. I've told them that all season long. I told them that there's a special story for this club. That doesn't mean the story's over. It doesn't mean we've accomplished anything. I don't think we haven't won any championship this year. We didn't win the regular season, the tournament, and we certainly haven't won a regional yet. So we still have a lot of work to do, and we have a lot of respect for Stanford and Cal State Fullerton. So we have no doubt that this is going to be a dogfight. I mean, when I was at TCU, we had Dixon on a visit and Drew Dowd, and so I know exactly how talented they are and what they're capable of doing. And I knew today would be a tough one, but I really felt like the cumulative effect of our at bats, both yesterday and today, wears on a pitcher. And I think we lead the nation in walks. And one thing we never talk about drawing walks, so that's never been a conversation, but it's about seeing pitches and getting your pitch to hit. And I think Hunter got his pitch to hit when he hit the first double, and then I think it was a changeup, right? And Drew just elevated. I think it was Drew, right? Drew just elevated changeup just enough for him to barrel it up, and it got by Tommy. So game of inches, man. Those liners they hit could have fallen in and broke the game open, and the one we hit, gets down the line. So that's how close these games are.
Hunter, bases are loaded, you get that liner. What's the thought in your head when you see he's a little bit off the base there before the throw and then after the throw when the tag's made?
Which play are you talking about?
The double
lineup
play.
double play?
Yeah.
I saw him kind of take a second there. I don't know if he was really aware where I was playing from holding him, but honestly, just thought about catching the ball first and then looking for Bose to be on the bag.
Coach, how big is winning game for your pitching staff to be in this situation, not with your backs against the wall?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, we hopefully have to just play one game tomorrow. We know that there could potentially be more than that, but yeah, you put yourself in a little bit more of a driver's seat. But we expended a lot to win this game too. Justin had a super rough start. He looked tired from the get-go for some reason. Ashenbach about the same. Brandon did a nice job, and so did Dillard. But there's no such thing as a sore arm this time of year. So it's going to take the whole pitching staff to help get through it.
Do you have an idea what's in store for starting tomorrow?
Not sure yet. We'll wait and see how the first game goes. Then we'll make a decision.
Jim, did you, going into this, if we told you had 9 walks given out and a handful of pitches,
Yeah.
what would you have thought of your chances of that?
No, I'm sure we lost the free base war tonight, but every now and then you get lucky. And there's been plenty of times where we've won the free base war and a couple balls have fallen in. We had a big lead. We had a game in our grasp at Mississippi State, and guy flares a ball down the right field line twice, one for a triple. And so the game giveth and it taketh away, and that's what makes it both beautiful and the most miserable sport on the planet.
Coach, with Max Coffer drawing that walk, how pivotal was that play and kind of turning the tide?
Max is, like Hunter said, he's had great at-bats the whole season. He gets in deep counts, he draws walks, his on-base percentage is significantly higher than his batting average. That's what a good hitter looks like. And now he's starting to get some hits. And he hit that ball good to center field that he made a nice catch on. And so, he's not a pair of shoes at the plate. And you better make pitches to him, and if not, he'll get on base. And, he even scored from first base on a double today. So I told Minnick he almost caught him. Minnick started to slow down with his age.
And where does this game rank for you in terms of special games?
It's up there, but we got some bigger ones to get, so it's pretty cool, I guess. Obviously getting a big win in the regional and getting a winner's bracket, but just looking forward to tomorrow.
Brandon, you come a long way from. I had to Google Quinnipiac's field and kind of where you came from, and then coming to A&M, and then the fall and the spring. Just speak to how much more comfortable you are now pitching in these environments than you were maybe in January, February.
For sure. Even going into the first few weeks of the season, I wasn't as comfortable as I am now. But it's just going based off all the work that we put in the fall and the winter. Just trusting the process, trusting the routine, just having confidence in myself is a big thing that's helped me do what I'm doing now.
Just in general, what does the day look like for you guys tomorrow? In terms of how do you kind of address pre-game, and just kind of what's the routine look like? How do you kind of keep the team focused and locked in when you got to kind of cool your heels for a bit, and also wait for a game to conclude? How do you deal with that? As a coach?
I don't worry about our guys. We'll be ready to play when it's time to play. But I want them to get away from baseball and just. We need as much rest as we can get. We might get up and move around a little bit in the morning. I trust our older players. Sometimes on night games, we'll go get up in the morning and go hit it at a high school and just to move them around a little bit. We didn't do that today. I've given them the option, and they'll let me know later tonight if we do that. Otherwise, we've been on the road, Bronny, for
A long time.
we were on the road for 11 straight days.
Been home for 2.
And then we were home for basically 2 days, and then we've been out here. So, It's been a long stretch. And those were 9 SEC games in 11 days, and then we play Cal State Fullerton and Stanford. So, you know, there's no soft touch this time of year. So mentally, it's best to get away from it, and then we'll come over here tomorrow and we'll start our routine, and we'll be ready to go when the first pitch is from.
Time for one more.
Brandon, on the line drive that he caught, turned the double play, your perspective of that and your thoughts after it happened.
Like Hunter said, the runner didn't know where he was playing, neither did I. So when I saw the ball going by me, I thought it was a hit, but then I just saw Hunter there. It's good to have a guy like him behind me. Just gotta keep doing that.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.